for being here with me tonight.
Yeah.
Having a great time already.
All the blessings.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for big machine recording artist, the Cadillac Three. Hi.
Y'all ready? What do you want to do first?
Well, it's hard out here for a country boy, chugging that cold beer, loving that hot girl, living this slow life in a real fast world. Gonna be a long day, but I'll get through. A hell of a job, but somebody gotta do this. Hard out here for a country boy. It's hot out here, turn 4, Talladega, second time this year. Ripping this scooter, got my arm tired, sweating and getting this old boy wild. NASCAR, bikini tan lines, copper tone shoulders, sunshine is tough for a red, white, and blue collar guys. Well, it's hard out here for a country boy, chugging that cold beer, loving that hot girl, living that slow life in a real fast world. Ain't it hard out here for a country boy, riding in good gears, wheeling in big cats, wearing this red man like an old ball cap. Don't be a long day, but I'll get through it. A hell of a job, but somebody gotta do it. Hard out here for a country boy. No, sir, we ain't worried about it when it comes to fun. We go way around it. You smoke that smoke on a back porch swing, while the hound dog chews on a chicken wing. It's hard out here for a country boy, chugging that cold beer, loving that hot girl, living that slow life in a real fast world. It's hard out here for a country boy, riding in good years, wheeling in big cats, wearing his red man like an old ball cap. Gonna be a long day, but I'll get through it. A hell of a job, but somebody gotta do it. Hard out here for a country boy. Hard out here for a country boy, hard out here for a country boy. That was good. Car ran good.
Car running good.
Camino. Faster than 100 palominos there. High like Tapatio. Rubber started, rubber followed you. Well, I'll see.
One time for the Cadillac Three. Let's hear it again for them now. More music coming, I promise.
I forgot about the Q&A.
Little Q&A. Sorry, 2 sections of this. I didn't tell the crowd either. So we got Jaron, Kelby, Neil up there on the drum kit playing Hard Out Here for Country Boy and Blue El Camino from the new Country Fuzz album. What is Country Fuzz, Jaron? It's us.
It's basically something that we've been saying for, since the beginning of this band. We went to Europe for the first time, and I remember this guy, I think it was in the UK, and this guy comes up, he says, oh yeah, it's like Sabbath on cornbread, yeah? It's like Sabbath on cornbread. And I was like, that's great, but we can't necessarily call what we do another band's thing on cornbread.
No, so, not necessarily.
So we said Country Fuzz is kind of the same play, because it's country songwriting at the heart. We get to the end of the song, and you have a little twist on the hook, and you're like, oh, that's pretty clever. And then it's a lot of that heavy shit that we just did right there. So it's a nice little mix, so that's kind of what we came up with it.
On the recorded version of Hard Out Here for a Country Boy, Travis Tritt and Chris Jansen make the album. Is there a story behind getting those two guys to join you on the record?
Yeah, we were out on the road with Charlie Daniels Band and Travis, and I had played, Travis would come on our bus pretty much every night at the end of the night after the show and drink a little bit of whiskey and whatever, have a good time. And one night he asked to hear some of the new record, and so I played it for him, and he really liked Hard Out Here, and he was singing it the next day in sound check. And so I said, hey man, do you want to sing on the record? And he's like, yeah. He goes, when do you want to do it? I go, what are you doing today? And he goes, nothing. So he comes over to the bus and sings in the back, and Jansen calls me while he's singing it, and he says, what are you doing, bub? And I go, actually, believe it or not, I'm recording Travis Tritt singing on a new Cadillac thing on the back of the bus. And he says, well, send it to me. I want to sing on it, without even knowing what it was. And so I sent it to him. He sang on it and played harmonica brilliantly at the end. And next thing you know, we have a cool thing. So.
Travis Tritt, nice guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's the best, man.
Is
Travis
he?
Tritt, yeah, great friend now, and dude, idol. Because Travis Tritt's the reason people like me and Drake White and all these singers that kind of may not have felt normal being in the country western genre. He made it okay. Us hearing that as kids, so that's kind of a cool thing.
I tell you what, Kelby and Neil, feel free to weigh in here. Neil doesn't even have a mic, so he's kind of muted. But Kelby, if Jaron's telling stories that aren't true, feel free to correct him.
I will.
Yeah,
They're all true, 100%.
No worries there. You guys do such a good job with your albums of capturing the live sound that you bring on stage and that you're going to bring on the Country Fuzz tour in 2020. You find a way to get that on the album, and that's something that so many bands try to do but can't quite capture. What do you do differently, or how do you guys kind of capture that magic?
I mean, it's tough. Honestly, being a three-piece that doesn't use tracks or anything like that it's hard, reproducing what we do on the records live. But I mean, I think the fact that the three of us kind of grew up together in Nashville, born and raised, playing together since we were in high school pretty much, and kind of knowing the way each other move backwards and forwards, and you kind of just, you put in the work and you figure it out. Obviously, we always feel like we have work to do because it's a hard thing. We're not Old Dominion and don't have 6 dudes up here that all write hit songs. You know, it's tough.
Bunch of slackers.
I can't stand those guys.
Not everybody can be Old Dominion.
But it's tough. Though. I mean, it's a lot of fun though figuring it out, and I think that's what makes this whole thing so great for us. You know, is that we're constantly trying to beat the last thing we did and create it well live.
These guys, some of the best songwriters in town as well, and we'll talk about that in just a few more minutes. Let's hear some more music, though, from Country Fuzz. Does that sound good? Come on now, Cadillac 3.
A little love song for you guys. It was a joke.
That's a joke.
On a Saturday night, cooler in the back with a case of Coors Light. Windows down, a little smoke creeping out. Yeah, that's how we do it down south. It's slow rolling, taking our sweet time. 20 miles an hour, feeling just right. Slow rolling, easy spinning them tires. See, everybody sees us when we go by. Hey, on the radio. On the dash, barely kissing the gas. So rolling, easy to the Sonic, throw a couple good eyes, top it all with some Crown and a pinch of Sprite. Little Holly on roller skates, giving me the eyes, bumping fog ass. Slow ride, slow rolling, taking our sweet time. 20 miles an hour feels just right. Slow rolling, easy spinning them tires. See, everybody sees us when we go by. Play on the radio, Jesus on the dash. Boot barely kissing the gas. Slow rolling.
Thank you.
So what do you guys do?
I love the Cadillac Three.
Oh, good, yeah, okay. I love the Cadillac Three.
Hey, this one's a love song. Right?
This is a love song, yeah, man. I can't see anything. I would take it off, but our lighting guy is a madman, and it's like he's on a mission to like
see anything,
blind you, like ruining your sight for life, that kind of shit.
It just means he's doing his job.
I guess, but it's supposed to be blinding them. Is he doing a good job at that?
Yeah.
Good. You can't see anything. Yeah. Yeah. These are new lights. What do you guys think? This is our new 2020 setup. How's it look? Pretty good? Yeah?
Thumbs up.
I was pretty stoked about it. Not the lighting guy, but the lights look good.
The light's great.
Lighting guy's gone. Just kidding, Ben. This is a new song called Heat that's on our record Country Fuzz that came out last week, and my wife really likes this song, so that's good. That's when you know you're doing something right. All right, let's try it. Picture desert in the summer, so hot it's got you seeing ghosts. You feel the devil on your shoulders, and that ain't even close. Picture sailing down to Mexico, the sweat and salt on your lips, a barefoot dancing on red coals. Still ain't even close to this. I'm talking matches in a bonfire with gasoline. Girl, keep bringing the heat. Heat I never felt. The fire ain't got in hell. The kiss keeps burning me. Keep bringing the heat. Girl, bring on the pain. That smoke and whiskey rain. It's too hot for me not to do. Keep bringing the heat. Picture the mercury rising, it's shooting out of that glass. She got a body like lightning, ooh, she's shaking that ass. Keep bringing the heat I ain't never felt. The fire ain't got in there. The kiss keeps burning me. Keep bringing the heat. Girl, bring on the pain. That smoke and whiskey rain. It's too hot for me not to dare. Keep bringing the heat. Matches in a bonfire with gasoline. Girl, keep bringing the That smoke and whiskey rain. It's too hot for me not to dare. Keep bringing the heat.
Cadillac 3. Turn my mic on, please. You know, you guys, I think people hear the big, thick guitar riffs and drum beats and songs like Cracking Cold One
thank
with
you.
the Boys and Hard Out Here for a Saturday Night. But, you know, there's a lot of songs on your album, especially like Country Fuzz has a song called Labels that has a lot of lyrical depth, some great meaning to it. Are those songs written in kind of a different way, or do they come from somewhere different?
I mean, that's what's cool about this record is I think it has a little bit of everything. It has some deep stuff on it, and it has some stuff that like kind of goes back to our first record where like you just don't want to think about anything. You just want to feel good and turn it up. There's also songs that make you think and like, oh, what did he mean there? That's kind of cool. But I think that's the brilliant part about country music is that there's enough space in this genre for all that kind of stuff, and it's okay for a band like us to step out and do something a little different, but be both sides of it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I don't know.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I mean, what do you get more satisfaction out of? Coming out with a great lyric or a great guitar riff like Hard
There's
Out
a
Here?
reason I'm in this band is because I get great satisfaction out of both. You know
Out
what I
of
mean?
both.
Like, you know, I
Yeah.
think it's a lot of fun. Like, we get to see both sides of it because we're songwriters, you know, during the daytime, and we're this at nighttime. But our band sometimes meets in the middle, and that's a very cool thing. And I don't think a lot of people in this genre can, you know, say that. So it's pretty cool.
Country Fuzz is the album, and Jaron, I feel like we had a nice moment there. We connected on a deeper level about
Dude,
something.
I felt like hugging you, but then I was like, they're
That was-
edited it out.
So that was some serious journalist stuff. So now maybe I have permission to ask a dumb question. Who have you partied with that's famous, and who have you outdrink?
We've outdrank all of them. I would say the craziest party.
Wait, hold on. Kelby had an over there.
I'm
Did you
not,
have-
well, I don't. Yeah, it's really hard to decide.
See, I knew
really.
he didn't have one.
Oh, okay. He didn't have it. He just
Lee Bryce is up
He's
there
good.
as far as the craziest nights we've had. Just because that man can throw them back. You know what I mean? He's a big fella.
He's built like an ox.
Yeah,
He's a huge man.
Just because of all the touring we've done with Jake and Dirks, I think
Yeah.
we've done a lot with them. Miranda party's pretty good.
I'll tell you who
I feel like I'm selling all my friends out. That
well,
sucks.
No,
It's not cool.
on the record, on camera, and you can find this on Taste of Country, the women of Little Big Town have said that they can outdrink anybody, including the Cadillac Three, and I find that
Well, that night that we did that interview, they did this in that Airstream in
Yes,
Kentucky.
yes.
Yeah. It's not true at all because I felt like dog crap the rest of that week, but I won. I was the last one
correct.
standing. Philip, all of them, they were done.
Did you really win?
Yeah.
I guess you
And they
probably-
live right down the street from me, so I saw how they had an ambulance parked out their house.
We got a few more songs from the Cadillac Three. Country Fuzz is the name of the album, as well as the Country Fuzz Tour. I want to thank you all for coming. Let's give it up one more time for the Cadillac Three.
Put me on a river, put me in a boat with a can of silver, yeah. Watch the bottle float and tip me down on Main Street, yeah. Circle around that square, half off Jimmy Jack's boot shack. Gonna have to grab me a pair. Back home, backwoods, backbeat, back for the back, down them little back roads. Back home, backwoods, backseat, back story, that right back where I go. We go smooth jeans, Sunday best, amen, hell yes, that's what I be getting stoned. Back home. Well, give me Uncle Cephas, give me chicken fried, give me 3 steps, give me long nips on a honky-tonk Saturday night. Give me back that church trip, first kiss, but with me 'cause I did it all wrong. And my first hummingbird, where I learned every word till they took me to the big city song. Back home, backwoods, backbeat, back for the back, down them little back roads. Back home, backwoods, backseat, back story, that right back where I go. There's blue jeans, sunny best, amen, hell yes, that's where I be getting stoned. I'm talking back home. The speed trap Roscoe sitting at the Costco, catching folks coming off the 4-lane. And Betty's got the beauty shop, Johnny's got the car lot, Hank's got the tanks for the propane. And this big boom town, man, is tearing it down. Everywhere you see is a cleaner. Well, there's a place I know where the good grass grows. Thank God that ain't gonna change much. Back home, back backwards, backbeat, back footed, back down that little back road. Back home, back porch, back seat, back story, right back where I go. You're a Stooges, silly best, amen, hell yes, that's where I'm gonna lay my stone. I'm talking back home.
Thank you so much, man. So they said that they would like us to play a cover. And we were like, oh no, it's detrimental. We can't even barely play our own songs. And so we figured we would play a song that we wrote for someone else. Technically now, it's a cover, because they put it out, and we play it better than they do. So it's us playing a cover better than Jake Owen plays a cover. So it's two covers technically, because he's covering us.
The cover of a
Get my
cover.
calculator out and figure this one out. Hang on.
Cover of a cover.
Yeah, it's a cover of a cover. Yeah. So, anyways, wish us luck on this one. Be pretty embarrassing if we mess it up and I just said all that shit about Jake. 50-50, yeah. Bit off in it, fire engine, real like a lipstick out here. We just let it go. Just me and my good friend Joe. Oh, wine little sip out here, baby, you just never know. Oh, these are days ago. Well, it's a southern summer. Whiskey's in the air, dogs on the burner beers. I still got a pretty little label. Oh, oh, southern summer. And that sun is shining down like baby, sip a dollar, got a high pound of days ago. Oh, oh, oh. It's July sky, so I'm gonna shine by the riverside, seeing hearts and running wild. Oh, all in the world, Tennessee boys and girls running free. Out here it's good times for a mile. Yeah, well, these are the days ago. Well, it's a southern summer. Whiskey's in the air, dogs on the burner beers. I still got a pretty little label. Oh, oh, oh. Southern summer. And that sun shining down like baby, $7 got a high point on those days ago. Well, it's a southern summer. Whiskey's in the air, dogs on the burner beers. I still got a pretty little label. Oh, oh, oh. Southern summer. And that sun shining down like baby, $7 got a hot little goddamn dog on the good to go. Hey, hey, hey. Thank you so much.
Thank you.